Okay. I do not like this. But okay. It's fine.
Sure.
Yeah. It's live now.
You want this closed?
Yeah. Okay, guys. I'm so sorry if you noticed that it was on, off, on, off. um, I'm promoting these candles, by the way. These are some nice candles. They come in like, this was Fruit Loops and stuff. Um, I know the person that makes them. So that is why I have it on here. Carolina Candle Plug. She is awesome. I'm actually going to have her on my podcast soon as well. I hope y'all can hear me. I'm actually going to have her on my podcast soon as well. Carolina Candle Plug. She sells at the flea market, and I met her there. She is really good. Yeah, so that's why I have it sitting here. This was actually Fruit Loops, and she got like blueberry, and like it's not just a smell. I mean, like it looks like food, literally. So I don't want to show her stuff really. I rather wait till when she come on my stream, and then you can meet her and she can bring some of her products and y'all could get to see that. I'm not gonna be too long with today's session. I don't even have my book. I'm a little unprepared. I was doing hair, not mine, someone else's, and they're in there waiting for me to finish. You know, y'all girls know the braids take forever. So I'm just at the end. I have one little piece left, but I asked her to give me a moment and let me do this real quick because I have to, you know, keep up with my my podcast. You know, that's it's my baby. So yeah. So today, I want to talk about budgeting. And the reason why I want to talk about budgeting is that I'm a single mom, you know, as we all know already. Like people that watch my podcast, y'all already know that I am a single mom. And it's hard trying to save, guys. It's so not easy. It's so not easy. And I really don't like this direction that I'm facing right now because I have to like turn my body, turn my chair, my swing. Because for some reason YouTube was not allowing me to turn my thing vertical, which was annoying to me. So yeah, so now it's like this, irritating ASF. But yeah, but I'm just working with this right now. So today I want to talk about budgeting because as a single mom, I feel like it's really hard. Single mom, single dad. It's not just single moms out there. There's some single dads out there too. I know some. So yeah, you know, like period, just living in this world right now is hard to budget and save. Like super hard to budget and save. If y'all are writing, I can barely see. I don't want to put my tits all in the camera. Oh, thank you. Hi. Why am I a single mom? Well, I got a divorce and dating is really hard. So I just decided to stay by myself. I actually been doing a journey of like celibacy for like 6 months now. So yeah, I'm proud of that. Yeah, just not coming across the right person, you know. Right energy, right people with right mindset, because I think that's important too. So hope I answered that question real quick before I jump back on track. So as I was saying, it's hard to budget already in this world that we live in right now. Even harder as a single parent, right? So I'm just gonna share some things that I did. One of those things I did was I had like a jar, right? Like not a jar, like a big bucket, like big empty container that I would like write 1 to 100, right, on these envelopes. And every time I get paid, I will pull one of the envelopes. And no matter what envelope it was, I would have to put that money in there. Like, it takes like determination to do that, but I would do that. Respect that I want you. I don't know who that is. So I would like put that in there and then save to that. You know what I'm saying? And I will continuously do that. As I said, which is not easy to do, but I will continue to do it all the time. And eventually, like when I lost my job, that bucket was very helpful. So that's just an idea I want to share about like trying to budget, because it's not easy. And sometimes we start off going too hard on ourselves with budgeting, right? Like just want to throw money, like as much money as possible into something to like save, like, and then we feel bad because we set too high expectations for ourselves that we cannot maintain. So start small, like take your time. It doesn't matter if it's $5 you put aside, like try to do something, because in the world that we live in right now, you just never know. So I just wanted to share that a little bit, but let me get into my wine real quick. So this one is called Menage a Trois. I bought this because of the name. I ain't gonna lie. I bought it because it's called Menage a Trois, and I was like, ooh, I kind of like that. I kind of like that name. So it's supposed to be a sweet red blend. I had it before. It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's like sweet, right? Like it's not dry like some of the others, but it's not super sweet either. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read and I'm bending over looking crazy. You gave me advice. Oh, I did? Well, I hope it was good advice. I hope so, Zachariah. I hope so. I hope it was good advice, and I hope it helped you. That's the whole reason why I do what I do, is to give good advice and help people to do better, like in their lives. However, nobody's perfect, so we got to remember that. So yeah, Menage a Trois. Yeah, it's sweet, but it's not like super sweet where it's like not like wine. But it tastes all right. As I said, I simply bought it because it's called Menage a Trois. That's why I bought it, because of the name. Okay. But today, as I announced, we're giving away some products. And those of you that don't know what my product line is, I sell scented and unscented shea butter. They are whipped. They are not hard shea butter that you buy, as you see right there. Oh my God, this is my cotton candy. It smells so good. So see, whipped. They are whipped. This is the body care line. Okay, it gives a lot of moisture. You only need a little bit to go a long way. And this is the hair care line right here, also whipped. This is hair butter. This one is called Jamaican Love. So I'm giving some of those away today. So make sure you comment in the section. You gotta write "give me one," and whoever I see pop up here first saying "give me one," make sure you go on my Instagram page at mybeautifulproductsandservices.com when I call your name out, and hit me up so I can put your address in and get it shipped off to you. I'm trying to look so I can see. I'm so sorry. So make sure you do that. I'll jump back on here in a second and see. No alcohol. It's harm. What? Can I have one, pretty lady? Okay. Write me in. Okay, you can have one. Just go ahead and write me on mybeautifulproductsandservices.com. I mean, My Beautiful Products and Services, my Instagram page, and just hit me up so I can send it to you. Of course, you can have one, no problem. Yeah, so as I said, today I wanted to talk a little bit about budgeting, especially because, as I said, I was doing some here, so I won't be long on here. So yeah, it's really hard to be budgeting, being a single mom, and even harder for people that sometimes are going through like trials, right? And going through trials at the same time, and I'm going through struggles of not working and all this stuff, and the economy that we live in right now is not making it any better. So how do you even attempt to save, right? Or try to have money? It's definitely not easy to do that, you know? And then you gotta try to keep your mindset right? To not go out and do crazy shit, right? Because times is hard and getting everybody up. You know what I'm saying? But people still out here looking for a way through other people, you know, and not finding a way themselves. And then people out here trying to find a way themselves, but then they have the struggle of the burden of, you know, other people being on their back or having to have to take care of their children. You know what I'm saying? So it's not easy. It's really hard. And I think we all need to give each other some grace. And we all need to be caring towards each other. Shirley would love, would love anything. He's looking super well. Thanks a lot. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so it's not easy for a lot of people, and so you definitely have to give each other grace. And I think that's where, because it's hard on everybody, nobody have time to be giving nobody else grace. You know what I'm saying? Everybody too busy judging each other, judging things, and having negative things to say, like we already not living in a negative time. And so we definitely need to have some grace on ourselves as well as on towards each other. You know what I'm saying? Because some people beat themselves up really hard, and they're not thinking about what's going on in the world and the time we are living in. Like, they're thinking about, oh, I have this going on. What am I going to do about this? Can you help me? You can't help me, then what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that that same person you turning to saying, you can't help me, what we doing, they struggling too. Like, so we do have to have a little bit more grace towards each other and working together to like build a plan to help each other grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, less fighting with each other, more building with each other. Because it's not easy for either of us right now. You know what I'm saying? So I do come to find out that that's something that I hear over and over again. And so that's why I wanted to talk about it, because I'm talking to people that's in relationships and they're like, yeah, you know, I can't mess with this dude. He ain't got no money. He broke. And again, the same thing I always talk about. Yeah, you saying that, but you saying he ain't got this to give to you, but do you have it for yourself? No, because it's hard for everybody. So how about we try to get ourselves together? And how about we try to get ourselves together and like make sure that we're good and not just I'm good. You get what I'm saying? Because if you in a relationship, it's not I'm good, it's we're good, right? So thank you. So I definitely feel like we need to like do better with that and try to build each other and not tear each other down. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that, and then talk about, as I said, trying to build a budget, right? Like, even when you ain't making shit, trying to like figure out, okay, I'm gonna put something aside, even if it's $1.50, like, you know, to do something. And don't live I know times is harder. We all got bills. But don't live to pay bills, guys. Even if you take $1 out your check and like buy a piece of candy for yourself, make yourself feel like you're not working, not for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, so I encourage you to build a budget for yourself. You know what I'm saying? When I say budget, I mean like budget just to save, but budget to make yourself mentally stable, mentally right, and mentally comfortable. And if you're not doing nothing or you're not working right now, times is hard, that's understandable. Build a mental budget for yourself where you're doing something for yourself to make yourself mentally stable, that you're not losing your out here because the government doing whatever they doing. You can't control that. They're gonna do what they want to do regardless. So what you gonna stress yourself over what you can't control, right? We don't need to be doing that. Nobody needs to be stressing themselves over what they cannot control. You can only focus on what you can control, what you can fix, and that's you, right? The investment on you and what you're doing for you. That's it. Everything else, go with the flow as it comes. You know what I'm saying? I can't read that. Perfect. Thank you. As I said, I don't really watch these numbers on here. I saw the numbers go up high and then they drop back down. Oh well. As long as I get to say what I have to say. Okay? So I really hope that this short video or this short live today, as I said, I have a customer waiting on me right now that I am doing their hair, so I can't have my live as long as I normally would, but I still did want to come on. And so I'm going to look and see who was that just now. Okay, I see it says Zachariah. Okay, so yeah, I'm not giving you a drink. So my podcast is not all about drinking, Zachariah. It's about talking about positive things. I just like wine, so I talk about wine as well as my podcast. But the giveaway is not the wine. I hope there's an understanding to that. I just noticed what you wrote. It's about the product, shea butter. Okay. So yeah, I just want to make sure I answer that. So, as I said, I'm sorry people who got on here and I did not get up and see. I wasn't paying attention to that because I just want to make sure I get my message across to help who I need to help, and somebody gain something from whatever they need to gain, right? Because I'm not about that. I'm about positivity, growth, and helping people evolve, right? Evolve. That's what I'm about. Evolution, like. Oh God, I love you. Positive vibes. Yes, and we heard loud and clear. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I just want to say that I'm sorry this is going to be short today. As I said, I do have a customer and they're waiting on me, and I'm trying to finish that up. But yeah, so make sure you get on my website and you go on my beautiful products and services Instagram. I hope I'm saying that right. To get some product. My number one pop-in seller right now is cotton candy. But my giveaway is pineapple and Egyptian amber. So Zachariah, you will be getting Egyptian amber. Make sure you hit me up on Instagram so I can send it to you. Okay? If you don't hit me up, I cannot send it to you. Okay, so make sure you do that. Right. It's not about the wine, it's the butter. That's right. But it's okay. If he hits up or she hits up and right, then they get it. If they don't, then it will be sold. Because my products, are selling, and I am happy about that. I'm not gonna lie. I have deliveries again today. I had deliveries all weekend. I just made a batch and they're pretty much gone already. Like, what I'm giving away is what I have left. So yeah, so I'm happy about that either way. So I thank you all for joining today and listening to me talk real quick. And I'm sorry I'm making this short and I'm not like being in depth as before. I just don't want my client, like waiting too long. I made some lasagna. I had to offer her some lasagna. Like, you want some lasagna while I go do my podcast real quick? Lord, because I'm like, oh my God, I need to hurry up and do this real quick. Make sure I come out, talk to my my podcast people, my grounded people, and just say thank you all. And I'll see y'all in the next round. I will not go live again on the next one. I more likely will be doing a recording, but I do have some guests coming up. One will be from, as I said, Carolina Candle plug. She will be on my podcast as well. And I got another black wine owner interview. Heritage Wine. I'm trying to get them too. So I'm going to connect with them and I will be interviewing them as well. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Look out for that. I don't have dates for these, but they will come up, and as time goes, I will let y'all know how close it is. And then, I have a international interview. I'm excited about that too, to talk about deportation and like the process and how to stay connected with family if that process happens, like especially because that's going on now. So that's what's coming up in the next couple podcast sessions. I'll let y'all know what the dates are as it gets closer. And thank you to all who hopped on, even hop on and hop off. It doesn't matter. I'm still grateful to be able to go live. I have my podcast and have my business, because this is going good, baby. And I hope it continues to grow. Like, it will continue to grow. By the grace of God, it definitely will. And so, thank you all for joining. And everyone else that haven't joined, hope you get to watch the session. Hope you get to connect. Hope you get to hear what's going on. And I hope what I say becomes beneficial and helpful to you. So, okay. I won't forget you, Carell Cherry. I'll make sure you get your butter too. Thank you for staying on and supporting me as well. And I'll make sure you get your butter too. You can just let me know which one you want, okay? So, thank you all for joining, and don't forget what I'm about to say. Stay grounded. Okay, I'm going to turn this camera off now.